Hey, I am Goddess Cree, and I am back with another divine message from Monday. So happy Monday, everyone. Hope you had a good day today. The angel number is angel number 7 for today. This is linked to a divine perfection. This is making choices aligned with your spiritual growth rather than for material goals. Spirit is asking you to deepen your prayer and meditation practices to connect with the divine. So, angel number 7, divine perfection. All right, so let's get into it. Let's check the energy. What is the message for this beautiful Monday? What is the message? Let's see. Okay. So someone has a message or an invitation or a note. So someone has something to say. Okay. What else? What about this something to say? Who is this? Let's see. What about this something to say? Okay. It's going to be unexpected, beyond your imagination. So Spirit says it's going to be a surprise. Okay. All right. What else about this surprise? Oh. Okay. So I don't know if you're going to ignore this message. It says, let's see. And then we had given up the previous plan, releasing old patterns. It says clearing the way for a new. So, collective, are you about to ignore this message? Because you're clearing the way for a new. It does say embrace change, releasing old patterns. Okay. So if that's what is going on here, collective's going to ignore this message. It's way too many. Let's see. What else? Collective. Okay, so this is talking about dating. So it's Spirit saying you might need to start dating and don't worry about this message. Let's get some more info here. I got run. Oh my goodness. Spirit said run. We have desire and fantasy here. It's dream. Okay. What else? Gossip. Okay. We have peace here. All right. Let's get one more. And trust. Okay. So all right, so it looks like there is a message coming in. It says a text message or invitation. It will be unexpected. Someone is going to ignore it. It looks like someone is releasing old patterns. Embracing a change. And then we have dating. So it looks like collective may be stepping out. regardless of this message that's coming in. So Spirit says you might want to run. And we did have dreams that came in the reverse. But I'm taking it in the upright because this is talking about fantasy, omen, a nightmare. And then we had gossip come out. So there is rumors about a connection. But we have peace and order and calmness. And this says trust and support. So the gossip showed up under ignore. And run came up under text message. Okay. And then we have freedom under the bottom. Perseverance. Speeding and flow. Okay. So what I am getting from this, I believe Spirit is saying collective, this unexpected text message, this invitation, this note, it looks like it's going to be surprising to you, but I don't think you're going to be open to receiving it. Because it looks like you have released old patterns and you're moving towards new connections. You have escaped the nightmare. And there is rumors and gossip surrounding this situation, but you are in the spirit of peace. And you are trusting your spirit guides. That's what I'm getting from this. You're trusting your spirit guides. Okay. We had the Two of Pentacles under the bottom, which indicates a juggle. That's too many. Can we get one at a time? Let's see. We're going to check tarot and see what tarot has to say about this. But that's what it looks like. It looks like someone's going to reach out and you're going to basically ignore it. We have the Page of Wands. This is confirmation. Phone call, letters. So this is definitely confirmation. Someone's going to reach out to you. With the Page of Wands. But it looks like you have your eye on your goals and you are enjoying your moment. Okay. Okay. What else? What else does collective need to know? Let's see. What else does collective need to know? Yeah, you're the star. So there is a reason why you're going to ignore this unexpected message. It's because you are in your tranquility. You are peaceful. You have cleansed your energy and you are healing with the star here. So that explains. Okay, so that explains why you are going to ignore that phone call or that message. I said phone call, but it says text message. Well, that's because the Page of Wands does say good news, letter, phone call. It's confirmation that someone is going to try to reach out. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, you're manifesting anew with the Magician here, which is confirmation for releasing old patterns and embracing the change. You are manifesting anew. New connections. Okay. So you feel like this person is a distraction with the devil here. We have the devil. You think this person is a distraction, and that's why you're going to ignore the call. Ignore the messages. Okay. What else? See. What else does collective need to know? Yeah, you're holding back with the Four of Pentacles. Confirmation. You are holding back. Yep. You are you're no longer accepting offers with the Four of Cups here. Okay. All right. So you are definitely closed off to that text message, that phone call. You are manifesting anew by starting to connect with others and getting out and dating, and that's why you're running. You have escaped the nightmare, which you thought was a dream, and there is a lot of speculation around this. Maybe even some slander. It looks like somebody may have slandered your name, but you are now in a peaceful state, and you are trusting your support from your guides. You are moving on to celebration. You're moving on to better days with the Four of Wands here. So 444 may be significant. Angel number 444 is very significant. That is, may want to look that up. Yeah, and then we have the High Priestess here, which is confirmation of you knowing, you seeing some things. Confirmation with the High Priestess at the bottom as well. All right, so looks like we have Aries, Leo, and Sag energy on the table. We also have Aquarius, which is air. We have Capricorn twice, Cancer, which is water, and Aries again. So there is little to no emotion in this read. Okay? You have taken out the emotion. Little to no, just one card of emotion. And there is, like I said, there's action. There's fire here. So that's action moving forward. Moving on to new and better connections and releasing old patterns. And you are grounding yourself here. And standing your ground. You are holding back and refusing offers that no longer serve you. And you're moving towards celebration and new connections. Wow. Okay, so let's see. Let's use this other deck. Let's see what else does collective need to know about this read. Can we clarify a little bit more? Let's clarify a little bit more. Yeah, you're at that fork in the road. that is going to be your fork in the road when you get this text message or this phone call. You will be at your fork in the road, but Spirit says it looks like you are going to ignore it. You're going to release the old patterns and embrace change and move towards new connections. It looks like you are going to escape the nightmare which you thought was a dream. Okay. Anything else? Way too many. What else does collective need to know? Okay, this person feels like this is an unfinished symphony, and that's why they're going to reach out to you. Okay, so that is the reason for this person reaching out. They think it is an unfinished symphony, but you have, looks like you're going to ignore. Yep, and it says to be fair here, to be fair. Okay, let's get one more. What else? And there is the High Priestess energy once again. This is the deep knowing. It's because you picked up on some things. So keep in mind, High Priestess energy, she's tapped in, whether through visions, whether through dreams, whether through just meditating and getting the answers from the universe. So keep in mind, your intuition is your security system. Your intuition will always protect you because it is connected with the divine. It is connected with the Most High of love and light, the Mother and Father, your angels, your ancestors. That word tap in should not be used loosely. If you're truly tapped in, you will receive all types of downloads and messages that will just come from the divine, keeping you safe, letting you know who not to trust, what situation not to get in. I mean, everything you need to know. If you need to release certain people, you don't need to be around certain people. It's Spirit will reach out to you telepathically. You will just hear conversations, and you're just like, did I just hear that? And then the confirmation will come through, and you'll hear it again with actually someone else. So Spirit will let you know. Okay, Spirit will let you know. So this is the deep knowing. This is the confirmation. For the High Priestess, the last card that was on the bottom. And Spirit says this is fair, but you are going to have a fork in the road. Someone's going to reach out. It's going to be unexpected. And you're probably going to be like, this is the last person I ever thought I was going to hear from. But it looks like you may ignore it. And it has to do with you releasing old patterns. You're changed. You have went through a transformation. So, and you're now connected with a dating scene. You're now wanting to get out and make new connections. But we have the run here. It says basically you escaped a dream, which was a nightmare. So this means that something was revealed to you in your sleep state. And it could be a confirmation of someone slandering your name and gossip and rumors surrounded about you. You'd be surprised what people will say and do because they don't like you, or because you're connected to someone that they want, or they're just jealous of your light and the things that you can accomplish. So Spirit says now you are currently in a state of peace, and you're trusting your support. You're trusting the divine. Okay? But this person they're saying that you have an unfinished symphony, But to be fair, this is your deep knowing, and this is something that you're going to ignore, which is fair. Okay? All right. Let's see. You're holding back. And Spirit says you know why. Because you're in the High Priestess energy. So keep in mind, 444 is a significant. Someone look up 444. Let's see. So you're open and ready to receive a new. You're open to new gifts, and Spirit is assisting you. What else does collective need to know? Okay, so Spirit says continue with the self-care. As far as your energy is concerned, make sure you stay recharged, and make sure your energy is cleansed. Okay, so you may need to spend some time alone. So this is the self-care energy card. So Spirit is reminding you to cleanse your energy and recharge, and you may need to retreat in order to do that. So that is a confirmation for angel number 7, which is talking about deepening your prayer and your meditation practices to connect with the higher, with divine. So that's confirmation. And also, this will help you in dealing with the situation, which looks like it's unwanted. Okay? So keep your vibration up. Recharge if you need to. Cleanse your energy through self-care. Okay? Anything else? Yes, this person is missing you, and they feel left out in the cold. With lost and wounded. They're missing you. Anything else? Anything else? Okay, so this is talking about your comfort zone. This is fears and illusions. So this that actually landed on top of deep knowing. So you already know this goes back to the dreams and the nightmares. If this person messes with your anxiety and causes you to overthink and messes with your comfort zone, this is not the one for you, and that is why you're probably going to ignore, because you already know with the deep knowing and the High Priestess energy. You already know, okay? Yeah, this person wants to make things right, but Spirit says you have free will. You can weigh things out if you want with cause and effects and choices. And this is karma and being balanced. But, yeah, here we go with the choices, the decisions. So, and this is confirmation for the crossroads. So this is basically saying you're going to be at a point where you're going to be at a crossroad. And you're going to have a decision to make between two paths or two people here. So this is confirmation for your crossroad. But it looks like, collective, you're going to ignore. You're going to ignore some things here. So, like I said, Spirit says you have free will. You have free will. this person wants to make things right, but it looks like they mess with your anxiety and you had a negative outlook, but they are missing you and they feel like they're left out in the cold. But you have free will. Spirit is saying you need to cleanse your energy and you need to recharge and you may need to retreat. But Spirit is saying they have gifts for you if you move forward. You are being assisted. Okay, so let's see what the angels have to say. Let's get an angel message. Wow. What's the angel message? Can we get one angel message for the collective? Okay, we got two. We have healing energy. And there's a yes here. Okay, so we have healing energy. And there's a yes. Okay. But honest communication is in the reverse. So, like I said, collective, you have free will to do what you want. Okay? So, Spirit says, you know. You already know. You already know with the High Priestess energy here, with the Deep Knowing card, you already know. Yes, you have free will, but you know the answer. Okay? You know the answer to this. And, yeah, so this is the moon energy. This is also water. So that's two cards with the emotion. But I believe the emotion is more on this other person's side than yours. So healing energy, and that's the self-care. That's making sure you keep your space clean, cleansing your energy, recharging, retreating. As far as your self-care, Spirit does say yes. Remember, you are the High Priestess. You know the answers. You already know the answers. All right, so we're going to leave it at that. Okay, let's see. This may resonate with a Virgo. This may resonate with a Leo, a Cancer, a Scorpio, an Aries, and a Sagittarius. So if this is not one of your signs, this is probably in your birth chart in one of your placements. So once again, I am Goddess Cree, and this was a divine message. Please click that like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if this resonates with you. I'll see you again with another message. Bye.